All right, so as we're working on more complex projects, we want to be able to document them and share them with people. This is a really important part of making this kind of work. And a lot of people are not going to be willing to download your software and run it on their own computer, especially if they, for example, have never used processing before. That's a lot to ask folks to do. And recording a video of your project is a really great way of documenting that. It's also really helpful for interactive projects where you want to be able to show off that kind of interaction. So I want to show you a couple of options for this. I'm going to split this up into a couple different videos so you can easily see them. But the first and simplest way to do this is using a built-in program on your computer to just record video of your screen. So this is the forest fire example from an earlier video. And, this is like generating this really nice simulation of a forest fire here. And I want to be able to record this. A really quick and dirty, easy way to do this on a Mac. So this is where this gets a little trickier, is depending on what platform you're on. This may be, you would use different software. But on a Mac, if you open QuickTime Player and go up to File, New Screen Recording, it's going to open up this little window here. And you can choose, let's see if you can see that here. You can choose different devices, so you can record from your microphone. You can choose to have mouse clicks. There's a few good options with this. It's pretty bare bones, but it's also really fast. Like you open it, it just does its thing. When you're ready, you hit this record button, and you can either just click and it'll record the whole screen you see here, or you can click and drag to record part of the screen. So I just want to record my sketch window, so I can click and drag, and it's really nice. You can adjust this, so if you don't get it quite right, that's easy to fix. And then when you're ready, you click start recording. And then right now, QuickTime is still the application that's in focus, so I'm going to click over to this. I'm going to move my cursor so it's out of the way, and then I can hit spacebar to have it run this simulation. Now, once it's done, we're going to stop it. And in QuickTime, you can do a really simple trim to remove the part where you're starting and stopping it, which is also really nice and really quick and easy. So it looks like it's done. And then there's a little stop icon up here at the top. I click on that, and it's going to open my video here. And then if you go to File, Edit, Trim, or Command T, you'll see it opens up this kind of yellow bar, and we can drag the ends of this to trim off the parts we don't want. So I don't want my cursor. I want to wait till it resets. And if you hover, you'll see how it kind of zooms in. It lets us select more kind of fine grain. Oop, there we go. And then I can trim off the end where I'm also, moving my cursor. So maybe I want to do it right about there. Hit trim, and then you can save it. And we can call this forest fire. Just like that. Super easy way of recording your sketch. From here, then you could, upload it to YouTube or Vimeo. You could airdrop it to your phone, which is a really great way then of posting it to Instagram, stuff like that. This is a really easy way to get your sketches kind of documented as video. That's QuickTime. And like I said, it's quick, it's fast. Another piece of software I really like that's free is called Cap. Cap is like QuickTime on steroids. So it gives you lots more options. Like I said, it's free as well. You can crop. So like before, you can select an area of the screen, and it gives you a bunch of options there. You can also select a specific window. I don't know if you can see that here. So I can say I want to record this window, and it'll automatically select that for me. From there, then I could, remove the title bar if I wanted, which is great. And then there's lots of options too for how this kind of works. So you can turn on the cursor, you can have it highlight clicks, you can add plugins, there's all kinds of stuff there. You can also add a keyboard shortcut to trigger Cap automatically, kind of like Command Shift 3 and 4 on your computer, which is great. Cap's awesome, it's free. I'll put a link in the video description. If you're not on a Mac, this gets a little trickier. And I'm sorry, I don't have a PC to show you or to try this. But one piece of software I've really come to like is also free. It's a lot more complicated, so that's one of the downsides. And it's actually the software I'm using right now to record. So I'm going to pull that over so you can see. Here's my video feedback. This is OBS, and OBS is mostly, from what I can tell, designed for people who want to stream games, so like Twitch and stuff like that. But it does all kinds of stuff. So you can do screen capture. You can see here, I've got screen capture plus webcam input plus microphone input. You can make different scenes, so you can switch in between. It does all kinds of crazy, complicated stuff. But I would highly recommend this if you're looking for something a little more complex and in-depth, or if you aren't on a Mac. I think this would be a really good option for you. The learning curve is a little higher. It's not as quick and easy as QuickTime, but it definitely works really well. If you have a suggestion of some non-Mac software or Mac software that you like for screen recording, please let me know. Put it in the comments. That would be really great. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff out there. These are the ones that I use regularly in my practice and in my teaching. But yeah, I'm sure there's other really great stuff. So please, yeah, let me know.